the Dubai Open event. Is it happening? There's a couple groups that are still really pushing to get this Dubai dream going. One of the groups that seems to have a little bit of traction, I don't know, because there's a couple layers of separation between me and actually the people who are actually putting pens to paper and stuff like that. But I'm getting asked for advice, and I'm getting asked for, just I guess I'm being asked to consult about who I think should be on potentially an open style event. And these people would get like their airfare and hotel covered. So, and probably a stipend just to make sure that they're going to have a good time. So I was asked for a list of 32 names to make an even bracket. And I did just write a whole bunch of names down on a piece of paper, just kind of off the top of my head, just people that I think are superstars in the sport of arm wrestling. But towards the end, there's probably about, a good 20 plus names that I feel like have kind of got to be there. And then from like 25 to 32, I feel like it just starts to get really crowded. So I'm going to just say a whole bunch of names, and I'll say 25 names, I think, maybe 24 or 25. And down in the comments below, please tell me in detail who you think and why should be potentially added to this list in the making of potentially a really awesome tournament. So let's start off the list with some of the big hitters. Lavon Sagnashvili, current number one ranked dude in the world, probably has got to be the favorite to win any event in the world. Big Georgian monster, at the height of his career, and will be the guy to watch. Gotta have him. Closely followed by Vitaly Larratt. I feel like Vitaly can do it. Vitaly can win a world tournament right now. Bigger, more technical, stronger, faster. Michael Todd. Gotta have Michael Todd. He's capable of winning the entire event. Anybody who gets this guy has got to be aware that they may have their tournament completely ruined. Counter to Michael, Jerry Caderet. Jerry Caderet, probably the most dangerous flop wrist presser in the history of the sport. Top roller's worst nightmare. Dimitri Trubin, always right there, has poked his head up at that world level, many times. Diverse, super killer. Denis Saplankov. You cannot have a world level event without having Denis. I don't care if Denis is sick. I don't care if you have to bring Denis out of the coffin and be like, it's go time, Denis. He's going to be strong enough to dust most people in this competition in any state that he's in. Another guy who can win the entire thing, Gennady Kvikvinia. A lot of people haven't heard of Gennady because if you're an arm wrestler, you know who Gennady is. But Gennady Kvikvinia didn't compete in the top 8 because of the whole political WAF craziness. But ridiculous. Dave Chafee. Again, Dave Chafee can win this whole thing. Dave Chafee, just diesel strong USA power. Let me think. Because I want to say the guys who I legit think have a good chance to win it. So I'm just going to throw a wild card out there of a guy who I think could win a world event. And it's so crazy for me to say it, but Eric Spado, okay? And I know that it's like Eric Spado doesn't really arm wrestle. He's an underground. I'm putting Eric Spado on the list of guys who, if it got crazy, could possibly win it. It starts to get thin after that. I will say another guy capable of winning, although I don't think he can because I just see him getting killed by his training partner Vitali on the regular, is Dimitri Salayav. Big Russian, big Siberian bear, you know, and he's young, so bright future. After that, I think that the tournament starts to round out a bit. I would say you got to have Prudnik in there. Artif Ertim from Turkey. Krdetsha. Tim Bresnan. You got to come. A guy who could really screw stuff. And you never know where a lot of these guys fit. Hermes Gasparini. I'd want the Russian hook specialist, Ivan Matyushenko. Marcio could have a really good day. You never know. Marcio is definitely going to screw up a lot of people's days. John Brzenk. If you have an event of this magnitude and don't invite John Brzenk, then you've screwed up. Okay, so of course John Brzenk you have to. Krasimir Kostadinov. Could he win? I don't know, but that he's got to be in the mix. Sabine Barulescu, bad dude from Romania, got a big chip on his shoulder right now, a big chip, and I'd like to see him be given the opportunity to pull at the highest level. Just to, I feel like he's a guy who's maybe been shafted a little bit in the past, so give him an opportunity and see what he brings to the table. I don't think he can win, but I love the dude so much, and what a crazy guy to watch arm wrestle. I don't think I said Kurdigali Angarbayev yet. Best guy from Shadra, so you gotta have him. It's the heart of arm wrestling. You gotta have Kurdigali. Yeah, it starts to thin a bit. Matt Mask. I just want him there to screw some people up. I think that his hand could screw up people, especially like Hermes. You know, I'd want to see that again. So that's a good place to do it. Then it starts to get thin. You know, then I'm starting to just kind of reach a bit. Guys like Farid Usmanov, Lars, Rustam Babayev. I'd want to have Robert Stakston, Todd Hutchings, Oleg Petrenko, David Dadikan. There's a lot of guys. I even want a guy like Wayne Withers and stuff like that. Like, to make the top 32 is tricky. But I think we're good for like 25. But I would love to. I'd love to hear what you guys think. Who are the top 32 people? Like, if you were doing an event, the top 32 people. Who did I miss? And I don't know if I'm gonna. I don't know if. I mean, I try, but maybe we should just get. Who's that guy? Khalid just shall. He'll win the whole thing.